Pre-show.
Hello.
It worked. We appear to be live on the internets.
Can y'all hear us?
What's the internet? Oh. Crap.
Oh, didn't we tell you? We should have warned the players that we were going to stream this. We should have mentioned it.
I feel like the internet should be warned about us.
Probably true. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Too late, no warning, you're in it now. You were playing peppy music for a Monday, huh? I like Mondays. You forget that? Steven and I, man, we're on the same team. Mondays rock. Monday's the day where I get to start over. I love Mondays. Mondays are my favorite.
Hey, looking good, Kevin.
There you go.
Yeah.
Your OBS is just being evil, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
Actually, I really like that background. It's like there's like a mist, like you're in like a mist forest filled with like green mist. It's spooky.
There you go. That's what it is.
Hey, at least he's trying to set the mood. The rest of us are like, it's fine.
Well, Zapo's underwater, so.
That's right. We're all going to set the mood. But everyone who saw us last Monday, you at least got to introduce us and notice we had a missing player, and we have an awesome replacement who stepped up very last minute and did all of the things. So we want to say hello. Dollatress, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, for sure. Dollatress is going to be my character name in game. I'm another Jess. Ooh, way to make it confusing. All right. I also write, like the rest of these wonderful people that I've just met recently, that I'm going to get to know. It's going to be great. I write primarily fantasy.
Love it. So excited. And what's your D&D experience?
I mean, pretty extensive many years ago, and then, of course, as I got older and became an adult, it was like, oh, no, responsibilities, nobody can come over for D&D night, shoot. So that's kind of how my life went. It was like D&D 20 hours a week in high school, and then just like, until here I am, and I get tattoos of D&D reminders.
Well, now you've got two hours a week signed up, man. 2 hours a week.
I know, I was so excited when Dave was like, yeah, I do this cool thing, this cool D&D thing. I'm like, wow, I'm so jealous. And he's like, do you want to do it too? And I was like, oh my gosh, me?
That was not how that went. That was, oh my God, please, will you help us? That is how it went.
I was equally excited on my end. He was panicking. I was panicking on the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah, he wasn't the only one panicking. Yeah, we were all panicking.
Well, I hope I can be a good shoo-in.
You're awesome. Look at that. You talked right away, and I didn't even have to make you. You definitely have to come on 20 questions.
I mean,
yeah, she'd be great.
I just pretend like no one's watching. That's the easiest way. No one's watching. Perfect.
Nope.
A very, very healthy way to handle it. Very healthy. Who do we have? We have Whisper the Lightbringer. Hello, welcome. Vicky's on. Who else is on? Adam of Geekheim. Spikette's on. And we have to say yay to Dave, who is our member of our crew, but also is, 14 months?
14 months.
Subscriber?
14 months. Yes.
You're the man. Yeah, for anyone curious, if you get Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. And that'll help keep the lights on over here. You're already paying for it. You might as well give us a few cents, which is what we get, but it adds up, and we appreciate any support that you can give us. So we have to pay for this fancy stuff. Look at this awesome thing that Audie Norman did for us. It is the coolest thing, and he will make one for you too, so let us know. We'll send you his info. He's fantastic.
Yes, the subscriptions go to support our multi-dollar media empire.
That's right. Hey,
hello,
we did
Taz.
Multi-dollar this year. We're awesome, man.
I know.
Literally tens of dollars.
Tens of, well, I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Hey, we sent 5 checks today. Thank you very much.
I
Welcome,
saw
Taz.
that.
So, I wanted to point out, it's already been found. We do have channel rewards where you can have an impact on the game. Moms have already done it. Oddmar and Fault both have 1 inspiration point, which basically lets them gain an advantage when they roll. They can choose to use it whenever they want.
I think the moms have a little bit of a crush on Kevin Petway, so I think that's what that is.
Well,
Yeah.
Who can blame them?
No one. Yeah, no one can blame them.
And it's returned.
It's returned. Aw. Let's see. And who we have? Taz Blue. Hi, Taz Blue. All right, I think we're all set now. So, Kevin, are you good?
I'm
Oh,
good.
you have appropriate. You know, I have a big old wooden wine goblet. I guess I should use
See?
that. I just have my green bottle. It's not very much in character, is it?
I am prepared.
Well done.
Yeah, you've got it. So does Kevin Petway. Awesome. I guess we all need to get wooden mugs. You got that? Write it on your list. Wooden mugs. Wooden mugs. You need to, Jess. That's me, right? All color. I can't. Yeah.
I need like an ale horn.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That would be awesome.
They have those, and they
Ale
have wooden
horn.
stands that they can sit on, and you can hoist your ale horn.
I looked at those, but I didn't have a good place to set it.
Right.
This at least has
Set it
a
in
flat
your
bottom.
hands.
It was easier.
And of my time.
Jess was like, and
Yes.
you just
Yeah,
You got 2 of them.
Why would you put it down? So,
You put it down when it's empty.
when we
Exactly.
all try and at the same time, are you going to be assigning speakers, telling who to talk, who to speak?
yes, if I have to. But hopefully it's going to flow fine. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be great.
Everything's gonna be fine.
We're on a boat.
The
We're gonna have a
biggest
good
thing that we'll do is make sure that everyone has their turn, right?
We're on
So
a boat
some of us
for
Are a
now.
little more obnoxious than others, so we'll make sure if Miss Valtrex over there is being too quiet, which is odd, by the way. Then I'll be like, Valtrex, your turn. What are you doing, right? So that I'm definitely going to do. And then we'll see what happens. And quite frankly, we're going to be talking over each other a lot at the beginning, and I think we're going to find our groove. What do y'all think?
I
think
suspect that
so.
is the case.
Probably so.
Excellent. If not,
What were
I'll
we
And I'm
talking
sure
about?
if you don't, then someone has a spell of either shutting up or a spell of talking lots. Is that a thing? Did I just invent
it could be.
something?
A spell
D&D
of
world?
zip it. Master Fault casts everyone shut up.
That could be a problem. Master Fault probably likes it quiet. I could see that about him. Oh, Dollatrix. So I know everyone's pronouns for your character. What are the pronouns for your character?
She, her.
She, her. All right, just making sure. All right, we are good to go. All right. Are we ready to start? You ready to get this ball rolling?
Let's do it.
Sailing.
Ready.
Okay. You ready to get this ball sailing?
Yes.
And she's not wrong. Ish. All right. So I think the only thing we didn't set up, because we're very planned here, is that Zafo, I don't have a thing to tell you when to switch screens. So for now,
Sure.
I'm just going to tell you to switch screens, and we'll have to have some secret, like pulling on my ear or just holding up numbers to let you know or something.
Mm.
All right. So for now, I'll just tell you it's time. And then everyone has D&D. For everyone in the audience who is wondering what we are using, if you would like to do this yourself, because we hope you do. That's kind of the fun of watching us have our fun. It's no fair if we have it all. We are using D&D Beyond for our character sheets and the rolling. And then we are using roll20.net for our maps. So that the players, since obviously we are all in different states here, same country, but all different states. So in order for us to play together, there you go. So there's our map. So we'll be using the maps too when we start playing. So just so you know what we are using, that's what we're using if you would like to imitate us. Because, I mean, who wouldn't? Because we're awesome. All right. Are we ready? We'll have theme music eventually, and then we'll know when we're ready. I won't have to say it over and over again because we'll just play the theme music. All right, here we go. I guess I have to start, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we have just left Waterdeep, and we're all on the ship. We have 2 passengers below. We have our crew on board. It's been nice, quiet out. The water's good. We stopped by Daggerfort, picked up some apples and some wheat and some barley and some beer. And off we're going to, we raised the right place. We are heading west on nice, quiet seas to Ruithim. Yep, that's it. So we're heading out west to Ruithim. It's a little rocky island, and we're going to go out there and do some trading. They need some stuff. So we are heading out there, merchants. The passengers are on board because they want to go south. After we hit west, we're heading south to go where they are going. So off we go, nice, quiet seas. It's quiet outside. But a crew member does come to me and complain about more missing food. And I am Captain Wyvern, sitting up on the deck. Looking out on the ocean, just keeping to myself like I normally do. Looking out, and the crew member's like, we're missing more food. We're missing more food. Yes, we're missing more food. I don't know what's happening to the food. Okay, it's fine. It's probably just the rats. We'll take care of it later. And now, what would you like to do?
Dolatrus ate it.
What?
Dolatrus ate all the food.
Who's Dolatrus? Oddmar, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Who's Dolatrus?
Dolatrus, raise your hand.
There's nobody here, Dolatrus. There's nobody on my roster named Dolatrus. There's no one in the crew named All right, I need to know what's going on right now.
Captain, if I may, I don't mean to interrupt good Master Oddmar, and I truly hate being the sort of person who complains about this sort of thing, but one of the blankets from my cabin has gone missing. And as balmy as the days can be, the nights can be quite cool aboard this ship. And I would just like to know which of the crew has been pilfering my things.
Pilfering your things. Blankets are missing, food is missing, and there's somebody named Dolatrus. All right, I don't know what's going on. Oddmar.
Yes.
As we have welcomed you, part of our crew, I would much appreciate a description of Dolatrus. Do you see Dolatrus anywhere on board?
Yes, I do.
You do?
She is that one?
All right, so behind a barrel, there I see a horn sticking up. Are you? What the?
Hit my antlers.
Shanis, Zathan, go see who's behind that barrel, please.
Aye.
There's no one back here.
Okay.
Nothing's here. This is a mirage. You've been at sea for so long.
I have to admit to being a bit stunned myself when I said that Dolatrus was stealing everything. I didn't actually know I was telling the truth.
So, wait a minute. I got to get the name right. Actually, I'm struggling on I didn't get the notes right. Hang on. Never mind. Shanis will go over to the barrel, kind of muttering to himself about how he can't remember what anyone's name is, walking alongside this larger fellow. And around the barrel, we see Dolatrus. So maybe a brief description.
And what do you do? Do you move the barrel? Do you go to?
Well, I'm surprised to see anyone there. So I just kind of, oh, who is this? Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm not here, actually. There's nothing here. You're hallucinating. The grain is quite bad.
The grain is quite bad. All right, who is all looking at Dolatrus?
I am right now.
Anyone else?
Sure.
I guess most of us have wandered over there at this point.
I'm at the helm. I got the wheel, so.
Oh, I thought you were with me, Zathan.
Captain,
he was supposed to be. I think he got distracted with the chat.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm literally at the helm. If I let go of the wheel, nobody's steering the boat.
Then the boat will crash.
All right, so I'm gonna reach out my hand to this presumably smaller person. Not probably that much smaller than me, though. And just kind of guide her out into the group. And my name is Ashanis. I'm not sure who you are, but let's bring you out and get you get to the bottom of this.
And possibly get you a blanket of your own.
Oh, good. Not to the bottom of the ocean. Excellent. That's all right. Well, then I'll come right out.
Okay, hold on. I see you're all nice and very friendly to this person who is not on my crew roster and is not on my passenger list. Where did you come from, young lady?
Okay, so bottom of the ocean is still an option. I got on at port recently, and I wandered in. Honestly, I got very confused about which boat I was supposed to be on. I thought it was this one.
So we've been out
very
to sea
reasonable.
for 2 weeks, and you didn't think to ask whether it was the right ship or not.
Well, when I noticed there wasn't a cabin for me, I felt like I didn't want to make it anyone's problem. You know, I could just hang out elsewhere and not bother anyone. I haven't been a bother for 2 weeks.
Yeah, this is very nice.
Except for the stealing part. That's been bothersome.
Borrowing. I will...
She'll return the food in some way, I'm sure.
Oh, and the blankets? Where's the blanket?
I'm in my cool blanket fort.
In your cool blanket fort. All right. I think we're going to have to toss her overboard.
Right. Oh, goodness.
No, that's it.
Captain, is that really necessary? I mean, this person is here with us now.
Yeah. No, I can't tolerate this. This is too much. We're going to have to toss her overboard.
Captain, please don't on my account. I don't want anything like this.
Surely she can be of some use. Why get rid of a resource when we could make use of this person?
Oh, I love how everyone here thinks this is a democracy. This is very interesting turn of events here.
I know about medicine, and I have an herbalism kit.
Well, I mean, now she's working my side of the road here. I'm not sure I'm okay with this anymore.
Shall I grab the plank, Captain?
Shall we grab the plank? You wouldn't even go down there like I asked you to. You might have to be right after her. All right. As we're all arguing, suddenly the ship that was sailing nice and steady comes to a complete and sudden halt. So I need everyone to roll a dexterity.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you want a straight up dexterity roll, or would you like a athletics or maybe acrobatics?
Not acrobatics. Do you want to do a trick? No, I like dexterity. Let's just do dexterity.
Dexterity it is.
All right. Tell me what you got.
10.
Natural 20.
Oh. Okay, so as the ship comes to a complete halt, Oddmar he shivers a little bit, but the helm barely moves on his head. Next.
12.
10.
All right. Zathan?
19? 19 if I did it right.
Okay, I'm sure you did. Hold on. So Zathan, you stumble and you turn the wheel a little bit, but oddly, even when you turn the wheel, it doesn't move the ship at all. But you're able to stay on your feet. Ishani, you rolled a 19?
Yes.
All right. So you're pretty stable. You were close enough to that barrel. You were able to hold on to that. And so you didn't fall. Who else we have?
How do I roll? Sorry.
No, you're good. We are all learning right now. So we're no apologize for the first couple of weeks.
Click on the dex and it'll roll.
Yeah, the little dex box at the top has a modifier. It's the plus whatever. If you click that box, it will roll for you.
Okay.
With your modifier.
That means I did it right. I'm happy.
All right, so Dollatrix, what did you roll?
A 12.
A 12. All right. So you were on the lower deck, so you stumbled and you just fell to your knees and were able to grab yourself on your hands and knees. So you didn't fall all the way down. I'm trying to use character names. Master Fault?
4.
4. Okay, Master Fault. When it came to a sudden halt, you not only fell but rolled to the front of the deck. So I don't know where you were on the map, but we need to make sure to put you in the front when we go forward to the next part.
Okay.
And you are prone. You are flat on the ground. And so we just need Valtrex. Valtrex, what did you roll?
I have rolled a 19.
Okay, so Valtrex, yeah, you did the same thing. You just held onto the rail a little bit. And you like kind of went back and forth, but you're pretty steady. All right. So it's just Master Fall. Sorry.
This is going to be a long night for Master Fall.
You know, I think we could have assumed that and just skipped the rolling.
Just kidding.
Master Fall?
Master Fall.
If Oddmar wasn't so big, then I would have words.
Okay. So that's happened. So now y'all are all there in decks. Y'all know where you are. Go to roll 20. I keep using the wrong mouse. Used to multiple computers. All right, make sure everyone is where they would like to be. So the only one that needs to move is Master Fault. You need to go farther.
I did already.
You went.
I was standing next to you, and then I moved over there.
Oh, so you got stalked by that thing? Okay, that'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ishana should be next to Dolatrus. Very nice. Admar's good. Valtrex that's fine. All right, so we're all good. All right. Now, if y'all would also roll perception now, please.
That's on here somewhere.
Yeah.
Got it.
Is on I think it's on the list. On the list
all
of
right.
things.
I rolled a 17.
Man, Admar, you are rocking it.
17.
And 18.
I expect my luck to hold out until combat starts.
12.
Who has 12?
Master Fault has 12.
It's on the which one is it now? Sorry.
It's on the list of things. So it's not at the top where all the dexterity and stuff is. There's a list of things that's in alphabetical order.
If you look immediately under the wisdom box, there's like a big long box with acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, etc. It's go down to perception and just click the rectangle next to perception.
Okay. I have rolled a 16.
All right. Is that everyone?
I rolled a 5.
A 5?
Really bad eyes.
This all works. All right. So we're gonna have Dolly sees. Where's Dolly? Off, all the way in the front of the ship, maybe 50 yards off. You just. Well, which way are you looking though? Do you want to look out front or do you want to look down at the water? Which way are you looking?
Well, I was turned around, looking towards whoever it was that just approached me. Ishana?
Mm-hmm.
Ishana's, yeah. So when I fell to my knees. So I can't really see anything behind a barrel on my knees.
Well, you're in front of the barrel now, right? So that's okay.
Oh,
that part's okay.
So I'm just checking down in the water because that's probably where something came up to stop the ship.
That sounds fair to me. So in the water, you see a bunch of rippling. And you see bubbles bubbling all around the ship. And then there's some shadows that are just popping up around the ship.
Shadows shouldn't pop up. Bubbles shouldn't either. Bubbles sounds bad.
And then Oddmar and Zaphin, since you two are, Oddmar's pretty darn tall and Zaphin's up on the poop deck. You have to giggle when you say that's required by law. When you out in front of the ship, both of you see like this huge shadow above the ground, like above the water. It's like floating above the water. And you think you might see some tentacles, but it's far enough off you can't quite tell what it is.
Big and tentacles doesn't sound great.
The shadow is floating above the water?
Above the water, about 200 yards out.
Is something making the shadow?
No, there is nothing around making the shadow.
So we should turn the boat?
Okay. Want to turn the boat?
Captain, orders?
All right. Why should we turn the boat? I want to know what's going on. Why is my ship stopped?
There's a shadow floating above the water. It's not, that's not right.
It's not just above the water. There's shadows in the water too. And also we may have a rupture, hull breach. There's bubbles.
All right, I need someone to go below deck now to check out the deck. Check out the hull.
I'll go down.
All right.
All right, so I will scurry below decks, probably dodging other crewmen and panicked people, and I guess search for the sound of water.
Okay. So as you run below, people are running around and they're trying to secure. What's going on up there? What happened?
I don't even know. I'm just down here trying to help, looking for maybe a problem with the ship. The ship has stopped, which you probably felt, but I can't tell you more than that. The captain's on top of it. Have you felt any ruptures? Have you heard any wood breaking or anything down here?
No, there's nothing down here. There's no leaks. There's no water. Everything just stopped, and then the cargo's all over, and I have stuff to clean up. Why did they send you down anyways?
Your guess is as good as mine. Doesn't seem like the right choice, but here I am anyway. So I guess I'll look around. You know, I'm wasting time talking to this guy. I guess I will look around and try to find, run up and down the length of the ship and look for breaches.
Okay.
And there's more than one deck. I mean, there's got to be multiple lower decks. So I guess I'll try to clear them one by one.
Okay. Why don't you roll perception again?
This is really just because I wanted to roll more.
Sounds fair.
Why I went down there. All right, that's much better. 19.
Okay, 19. So you don't see any hull breaches. You don't hear any leaks. But what you do hear is some kind of odd, scratching on the hull.
Port side or starboard side?
Both.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. As if one of them would have been good. I will run back up above decks and report back to Captain Wyvern. We have no leaks, but there is something scratching against the side of the ship. I think perhaps maybe we've run aground. We've run into something.
There's no, Zayfin, we don't have any. There's no ground around here, is there?
There's nothing on the charts, and it's open ocean as far as I can see.
Peering over the edge of the bow, looking down into the water.
Okay. And as you look over on the side of the water, I'll use one of the things. Let's see if this works. I change maps. You notice these things crawling up and popping up all around. Did that work? Can you see a new map?
It didn't switch our map.
It didn't switch your map. Let's see. How do I make that switch your map?
That's a good question. I know there is a way that you can force which map that we're on. I just don't remember how to do it.
It did move the tokens over, so I fixed that part. Players. Let's see. How about now?
That did it.
Hey.
All right. So all around Oddmar, you see huge crabs. They are at least 4 foot in diameter. They look very, very not happy that you are there. They are around the ship. They are popping up over on the water. The ones that you see on the sides, that's best I could do because I couldn't do them this way. They're actually on the hull. But by next move, they'll be on the deck, those ones that you see on the side.
Oh,
so they are all around the ship right now, and they don't look friendly.
So dinner has arrived.
All right, you know what this means?
We need more butter.
Time to roll.
Say it. Say it.
It's
So-
time to roll initiative.
Da-da-da.
Kelly, I moved myself to where I felt the stairs to below decks would be.
That's where in my head I imagined it as well. So similar to a number that seems appropriate to me.
All right.
I rolled a
Dolly,
22.
don't worry, mine is even worse.
Oh, wait, hold on, let me see. And I get to roll initiative 2.
I guess I should move back to the thing, right? Where I was.
Such a great hat that he has on.
That's right. Since we are in combat.
And then I have to roll initiative for the bad guys. I'm so sorry. I will figure this out. I know. I said no apologies. Now I'm apologizing.
Oh, man. Everybody has custom hats. I love it.
Ooh, your initiative. Ooh, Oddmar, man. You are kicking behind. All right. How do I roll for the bad guys? Right here.
I don't appreciate that, Inscrutable.
Oh, initiative. I see now. Okay. There we go. 13.
13. Excellent. And I think it's all in here. Now, I have a question. It's going to be fun. All right. What I'm going to do, because I couldn't figure out how to do it in Roll20, is I'm going to number the crabs from the very, very top one that's closest to Dultress, right? Like the over her left shoulder if she was looking at it. That one. That one's number 1. And we're going to number them clockwise. Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know if you need to know that. I need to know that so I know what we're doing.
Fair enough.
So initiative. I'm never going to use the right mouse. It's not going to happen. Too long. All right. So as these crabs are calling up and not looking pretty, can I hit start? Oh, nice. I'm sorry. I'm really liking D&D Beyond. I can just hit start and it puts y'all in order. It's like magic.
I know who's last.
So, Oddmar, you are first.
All right. Let's see here. You say these crabs, they are already coming up the side of the boat?
They the ones that are on the side of the boat are. These ones that are a little farther away. So the ones that are actually touching the boat. So let's see, that's going to be crab 4 is on the side. 6, 7, and 8 are on the side.
I cannot see the numbers.
That's because I can't number them. There you go. That one. How did you do it?
And this one is not?
Correct. That one is not?
And this one is not?
Correct.
Okay. Then over here. And before I get any further, I should apologize now for all of you who will be forced now to see the towering glory of my rage. It is very frightening. I'm very sorry.
Said in the most gentle.
Yes. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to use a bonus action to rage. And then my terrifying roar. Yes, that is it. It is very scary.
Coming from you. Yes, it is.
Very terrifying.
And let's see. Then we will use the battle axe. And I rolled a 19 on the die, which totals at 24. I would think that this die was maybe a little fishy, but it's digital, so. Okay, and then the axe is a 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. All right. So that battle axe, there's like cracks, big crack right through the center of the shell. But that baby's still kicking.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh. It's not what I expected.
Here's where
I'm finished.
And you are finished, right?
Yes.
11. All right.
I stopped for a drink of beer.
You're like, I'm good. I shall drink now. And all right, crab number 1 is just going to move. Here. And try to Okay, when I rolled it, it rolled all of these things separately. But when I read the rules, it said you should roll all of these guys should all attack at the same time. So.
Your choice.
All right, I'm going to leave it separately like it is then.
Okay.
All right, so this thing attacks. It doesn't have a character sheet. How do I make him attack? Do I just need to roll?
Yeah, just roll and use the stat block. It'll tell you if they have any pluses to hit.
All right. I like having the block, so it just works for me.
Yeah.
You should be able to just click on the attack where it says, +5 or to hit or whatever it is.
Not all the monsters have clickable stat blocks yet.
That's what it is. My monster does not have a clickable. So I'm just going to roll the D20 that's on the bottom left. Yes, tell everyone. 9. All right, so hits with a 9. Does that hit, Dollatress? What's your AC?
I have an AC of 11.
All right, so that crab tries to go after you and just completely misses. All right. And then crab number 2. Yep. All right. Can y'all see the order on the combat tracker? Or is that just me? Can y'all even see it?
Mm-mm. We can't see the combat tracker.
Okay, I'm the only one who can see it. All right. So crab number 2. And the ball truck's you're next. So let me
I don't know why we have to be attacking everything when we don't even know what they are. I have the ability to be friends with animals, so I'm wondering if I shouldn't try to be friends with these crabs.
You could try.
I will try. I will cast the animal friendship spell.
Well, which one do you want to target?
I want to target the one that you tried to kill.
The one that's almost dead by Oddmar?
Yes, because I don't want to hurt it in case it pisses off all the other crabs.
Do you want it to easy to kill just in case it's evil?
What?
No, it's good. All right, so you want the injured one that Oddmar almost killed.
I want the injured one because if we help the injured one, then the others will know that we don't mean them any harm and we can maybe get away.
I love it. I love it.
Perhaps they will be less crabby.
That's right.
Right.
Scary will happen. Okay, I like it. I like it.
It'd work for me.
All right.
I mean, but this could be a solution to the low food problem we had just a moment ago.
Very good. Very well.
But that's a lot of work for not a whole lot of meat.
I don't know. These things are pretty effing big. So,
Okay.
All right. So hit, cast the spell. And you need to read it for me, please, so that the audience can hear it too. What's the spell do exactly?
Yeah, animal friendship. This spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration. If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends.
Okay. So go ahead and cast it.
So it's grayed out. Is that a reason?
I think you just have to say you cast it.
Okay.
I will tell you. Go ahead.
I cast animal friendship. The magic word is aha.
Perfect. And the crab stops and hears your beautiful singing. And then I have to roll wisdom, it says. So let me roll wisdom. It's still D20, right? If I'm rolling wisdom? Okay.
Yeah, and it needs to get better than a 13.
Ooh.
And it got a 6. Well, but I have wisdom for my character, for the beast on here. And it's -1, so that'll be 15. So I rolled a 15. And you said it has to be higher than 13?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I'm going to write that down so I remember. Higher than 13. And rolled a 15. So the crab hears the song And then as it sways back and forth, the crack in its shell goes back and forth. It's like, ow! And now it looks at you, very angry, Valtrex.
Look, I
Now
was
you
just
can
trying to
still
help
do
Crab.
a move if you want. You did an action, you didn't do a move, so you can still move if you would like to.
So I can move away from the crab that has shunned my friendship.
Yes, you can. And
Those
moving
other
numbers,
two
it's 30.
are going to be coming up the side of the boat too.
Yes, I will move over here. How far can I move? Does it matter?
You can move 6 blocks. You can move 30 feet, and those are 5-foot blocks.
Okay, so I was there. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There we go, 30.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead with crab number 2. And crab number 2 is going to move slanted here. And, oh, sorry. Valtress, apparently you are here.
Oh no.
I know, I'm sorry. All right, crab's going to roll. Crab's going to roll. You just have to dodge again, that's all. You hid behind the wrong barrel. 15.
Oh no. Oh no. That is definitely a hit.
All right, so crab hits. Can you see how we're all learning to play? Can I say one thing though? This is nice because all this stuff is very clearly outlined, right? So we can read it and go, hold on, let me read it. It's not that hard. I just got to read it. All right, so 1d6. Roll a d6. I'm even showing everyone, so I'm not even cheating. 4 and 4.
Oh no.
And well, here's the thing though. So it's 4 damage, and you need to roll.
No. Is it some sort of gross
Is it-
crab sea poison?
No. But it is a crab, right? Crabs have claws, so they can grapple you. And it says escape is DC 11. What's that? Dex? Is that Dex? Is DC Dex?
What's the save?
It says the target is grappled. Escape DC 11. Or does that mean on her turn she has to roll that?
Yes, that's on her.
I'm like, why is my brain going completely blank?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what it is. What is it, Admar?
Okay, so
It says target is grappled. Escape DC 11. I thought that meant she could roll it now.
So she's grappled,
right?
And on her turn, she can try to escape.
Gotcha. And is that dexterity?
It is either acrobatics or athletics, up to her.
Gotcha.
When monsters grapple you, it works a little bit differently from when a person grapples you, which is contested.
Okay.
A monster like this just has to hit.
Gotcha. So, Dolly, on your turn, just use whichever one, acrobatics or athletics, you have more points for.
Okay.
All right.
Probably neither.
All right. So let's probably neither. I don't know. All right. Where's the turn? Bomb, Valtrex, giant crab number 3. Giant crab number 3. 1, 2, 3. And this one can't get close to anyone. So he's going to go here. Because I know diagonal is different measurements than straight, but we're just going to do the best we can.
Oh, it is
the same.
Yeah, it's just the same.
Oh, it is the same? Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
okay,
just
cool.
assume it's the same.
Thank goodness.
All right. And who is next? Ashanis, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna. Canonically, he's supposed to have the hook, the big hook. So I'm just gonna say that I grabbed like a big fishing hook or something here,
Right.
and we're using that as the mace. And so if I run this way, I should be able to get to here easily with my movement. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, no problem.
Sorry.
And can I see how badly hurt Dolly looks?
Yeah, you should be able to. So Dolly is. Dolly,
I would
tell us what your
know.
hit points are now.
I don't know if
really
I'm
am gonna have
supposed
to have
how
everyone's
much
sheet up, Safo.
She has.
Yeah. No, I'm at half health. I'm at half health, my dude. That
All right, so
claw crab snipped deep.
as much as I would like to hit one of these crabs, I think it's more important that I heal. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I only get one of these, right? So the rest of y'all are on your own. But yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Dolly, and I think I just clicked the cast button, right?
Yeah, cast to see if it.
This is almost
damages-
guaranteed to fully heal her. Let's
read
see,
it. What's it say?
effect. Well, heals for 5.
Okay, that's perfect. Fully.
That's a touch. So, and I think that's all the actions I can do, right?
You moved and you did an action. Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Well, thank you much for that.
And right now, I'm not going to have any bad guys attack just because we move close to them, because that's too complicated for me to keep track of too. So.
Well, I kind of figured as long as I didn't move away from this guy, I wasn't triggering a reaction.
I think that is correct too, but I was still reading it again today. So that's how I'm playing it, because I'm the DM and I said so. Okay. And what do we have? And 1, 2, 3, Dollatress.
So I'm reading it. It looks like I make the grapple saving throw as the grapple is occurring. And if I fail it, then I am grappled and I have to do the saving throw.
Normally,
good.
yes.
That would make so much more sense. Let's go back and do that. That's what I was wondering. That makes so much more sense. So go ahead and do that. Do that first.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we're counting that as a free move because the DM messed up. That makes more sense.
We're going to do acrobatics because I actually do have a +1 to dex.
Sweet.
And it's a 13.
You did it. Yay.
Woo!
Good. That all makes more sense now too. Okay, so you grappled free. That thing, he like grabbed you, but you just wiggled right through. It was all good. So so you did get damage, but you were not being held in place. And then the healing makes more sense too. So I like that. Okay, perfect. And now you can do your move and your action.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I am getting the heck out of crab dodge. Actually, it's like to make sure I know how many spaces I can move. I know I'm slow. 30 feet. Okay. All right. Man, there's really no good options to get away from crabs when you're on a boat.
Truer words were never spoken.
Where is the damaged crab at? Where's that guy with the crab shell?
Odmar.
Yeah.
All right.
Starboard side.
Cool. A little bit closer. Sweet. I'm gonna Ray of Frost that guy.
Ray of Frost eye.
Pat.
All right.
And that is a 21 to hit.
And then read the spell for me.
Oh, yes. So Ray of Frost, a frigid beam of blue-white light streaks toward the creature within range, which is 60 feet. Make a ranged attack spell against the target, blah, blah, blah. On hit, it takes 1d8 of cold damage, and then speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
You said 28 cold damage?
1d8.
Oh.
I wish 28 cold damage was...
I was like, what?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
1d8. First, gotta make sure I hit, which I think a 21 hits a crab.
Oh, yeah, 21 definitely hits. Yeah.
Cool. All right. And that damage. It's a 4.
Excellent. And that was what they had left. So crab number 4, the one that already had the cracked shell in front of Odmar. Then the cold hit it, went right into that crack and just froze all the meat. And the crab just froze in place.
Perfect.
And then collapsed on its side, almost off
Flash
the side,
frozen for
not front of the
freshness.
We have a new business plan. Okay.
Merchant
So
ship bringing crab
one
legs.
crab down, which is good because that one was moving next, so now we can skip it. So where are we now? Giant crab.
You should be able to put a big X over that crab. Like setting a effect on the token or something like that.
Oh, that's right. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that.
You could just nuke it for now. That's fine.
But what if you want the meat later?
Just yeet it out of there.
If you click on the crab,
Huh?
and then you click on the
bubble.
The round. It looks like a little.
At the bottom. Ah.
Yes.
Haha. X.
Hey.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Team effort. Team effort. All right. Thank you. One done, and that makes it a lot easier too. All right. So that one's done. 1, 2, 3. And so that one's dead. Captain Wyvern goes. So Captain Wyvern is going to come over to this crab. And one, two, three. Yeah. All right. She's going to come over to this crab and she's going to hit her thing. Sir, it is. Weapon. And she totally misses. She is off her game and she swipes with her sword and it goes right over the top of the crab and just kind of scrapes along it and kind of makes it just angry instead.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, swing and a miss, swing and a miss. All right, and then we have 1, 2, 3 crabs. All right, here we go. Crabs. This one moves 1, 2. I'm going to say it's going to take an extra one to get to the thing. That's why I'm taking it less right here. This one is already on the side, right next to Zathan. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this one, can you attack when you're slanted?
Yes.
Yes. All right, so the one by Valtrex, that one is going to try to attack you. You said that was D20, right? Mm-hmm. Look, we're totally learning, guys. 18. Ooh, that crab was mad. It did not like that song at all, Valtrex. All right, so that crab is really mad. 18, I'm assuming that goes through your armor?
I have a 10 armor class.
Yes, so that hits. Let me hit.
Just barely hits.
Just barely.
Just nicked it.
D6, that's 3. And then roll either your athleticism or your acrobats, whichever one is your higher score.
Okay, that's going to be, I have a negative on the 1, so let's roll the 0.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
And 8 doesn't quite work, so you are grappled right now. And you have 3 damage on your hit points.
And Kelly,
So what does that put for your hit points at?
7.
7, okay.
There's a little net icon you can use to show that she's grappled too.
Oh, cool.
Yes, but Jess can do that too.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
This little net in the top. Cool. All right, so you are currently grappled with that crab. Okay, next crab already moved. So Zathan, this crab is going to attack you.
Alrighty.
13.
13 misses.
All right, so that
Nice.
crab tries to go out to you, but he slips on something on the deck and just hits the wheel instead. And then
Hey, my
last
wheel.
one, and the last one there is attacking Captain Wyvern for 3. Yeah, that one misses. I don't even have to look. I'm sure she's dragon. Where's my AC? Yeah, we're good. All right, misses.
Everybody
So that
listen
crab
over there.
goes after it and actually misses her and actually scrapes the same shell of the other crab that she just did with her sword. All right, and then where are we? Zathan, your turn.
All right. I am going to whip out my cutlass and attack the crab that is directly next to me. And that is a horrible roll, 14.
Well, 14 hits though.
14
no, 14
hits.
does not hit. No, I lied. I was looking at the wrong thing. 14 does not hit.
Aw.
I was looking at hit points. Apologize. All right. So it does not hit. It goes right around it. You and the captain are right together with your wonderful aim. It's just that shell's way harder than you think it is.
Now, you were trying to hit his hit points, right?
Yes,
So
I will
should have hit.
do. I will endeavor to steer my blade more accurately next time.
And where did oh, you didn't do a move. Do you want to do a move?
No, I do not want an attack of opportunity. Thank you.
No. Okay. And who's next? Master Fault.
My amazing 3 roll. I'm going. Master Fault is going to attack.
Wait, you know what? I forgot to tell you. Because you are prone on the ground, your only action can be standing up.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Now
since
he's
he
master
can't attack,
stand.
can he get another action, though? How does that work?
Standing up
Standing up
is
is moving.
half of your movement. So
That's
he
what
can
it is.
he can still move 3 and then take a regular action.
There
if he
you go.
wants.
So what he said. So it's not what it's your movement is just limited. That's what it is. It's in half.
Okay.
I even looked that up and still forgot. Thank you, Admar. Okay, so since you were flat, because I knew somebody was going to be flat on the ground. All right, so did you get that?
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
So I'm going to stand, and I'm keeping my distance, and I'm going to cast at the crab between Captain Wyvern and the railing, Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, what does that do?
You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, and it's got a range of 60 feet. Racking it with terrible pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground such as a fire or a pit. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. A deafened creature automatically succeeds on the save.
Okay.
I guess I should, can crabs hear?
Yes, crabs can hear, so you're good.
Okay.
They're not deaf.
Okay.
So crabs can hear. So you need to roll a d20 and -1 for wisdom. Oh, natural 20.
Ah.
It's still 19 is -1, but still close enough. So here's the sound just enough. I'm starting to feel sorry for this crab, right? Like his shell gets scraped by Captain Wyvern, and then it gets scraped by his friend, and now his whole body is shaking from this noise. But then he just shakes his little claws off, or big claws off, and then he turns and looks at you.
So he still takes damage. He still has to take damage though, because it's a successful save. He takes half the damage, so I still have to roll for that.
Oh,
Is that
okay,
correct?
cool. Do that.
Just doesn't run in fear.
He just doesn't
all right.
run. That's right.
The crab is now angry.
12.
Right.
So half of that, I guess.
What was it?
It was a 12.
All right, so 6 minus 6. Okay.
Ooh, I like putting those icons up there. That looks good.
Thank you. I only have a couple of them, but I will add them.
What icons?
I'm adding the tokens to everybody's cam. Well, the ones I
to
have.
the camera? Oh, that's a good idea. So we know what their tokens are? Oh. I like that. All right, so we are now, everyone has gone, and we're starting over. So Admar, that is you.
Very good. Valtrex. I want to run over here and tie up this crab and this crab if you think you are going to be okay.
Yes, I'm going to be just fine.
Very good.
She
Okay.
said confidently.
In that case,
She's going to try to make this one a friend.
These crabs just pissed me off.
Oh.
I need my pets. Now they're about to get it.
in that case,
like, I
I'm
tried
running
to-
over here and then up into this space. As I run, I am throwing down my battle axe and my shield because not only am I very brave, I'm also very stupid. And as part of my move action, I will pull out my 2 hand axes. And then I will take the first attack against this one.
Okay.
Let's see. I roll a 15 on the die, which is a total of 20.
That's a hit.
That crab takes 10 points of damage.
Ooh, that crab is limping, man. It only has one tiny bit of its claw left.
And then I will attack with the other hand axe on this crab.
Okay.
Let's see, total of 12.
12. Oh my gosh, that one is barely on the ground. Its claw is just like this. It's just kind of grasping. It's not quite dead, but it's pretty gosh doggone.
Wait,
But
hit
when
for
I
that
ran
one.
past this one, I did kick him.
You kicked him as you ran past him.
Yes.
All right, you know what? You know what? Just because sometimes stupidity pays off, we're gonna say that crab just gave up. It's gone. It's gone. It's dead. It's crushed into pieces.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
No, this is the one that I did the damage to. This one I just kicked.
You damaged both of them, I thought.
No, I
Oh.
rolled a 12 to hit this one.
Right, so he
So I
missed.
missed it.
Oh, right. Yeah, you
I
missed
hit
this
this one, did 10 points of damage. I roll a 12 and missed that one. But I kicked this one as I ran
I thought there were
past.
2 damage rolls. I don't know what I missed in. All right.
It's 2 attack rolls, so when you're raging, you can attack twice.
I figured, so I thought he attacked one.
Not
But each hit
exactly.
roll-
The second attack is an offhand attack,
Oh,
so
it is.
it happens with my bonus action.
Right.
I only get 1 attack normally, but
But you're still raging, aren't you?
I am raging, but it's not the same thing. It doesn't have
Oh,
anything to do with it.
It's been a long, long time since I
Yeah,
played.
it's a long time. We're all learning here. We are all learning. All right.
I'm just excited to hear stupidity pays off. I'm going to remember that.
Well, apparently it didn't this time, so I don't know what to say. All right.
Well, my goal is simply to make those 2 crabs both want to attack me and not my my crewmates.
That's what I was just about to say. The crab, at
Yeah.
least because you did kick it, it's definitely looking at you. You might think they look like a tasty meal. They're thinking you look like a tasty meal now.
Well, I am.
So giant crab, 1 and 2 go now. So one is the one by Ishanis, and the one right by wants to get you, Ishanis, but Oddmar is definitely more threatening. So
I'd
it's
agree.
going to go by you to go to Oddmar.
Even better.
Because he agrees. He thinks Oddmar looks more thing. Now, if he moves, can Ishanis have an attack opportunity, blah, blah, blah?
Not unless he moves out of combat with Ishanis, but he's still right next to him, so
Okay.
no.
All right, so this crab is going to try to attack Oddmar as being the biggest threat. Because these crabs aren't totally stupid. 10. I'm going to assume that does not hit. So it does not hit. And then the second crab, which is the one that's almost dead, that is right in front of you. That one rolls a anytime now. There we go. 6. I'm going to assume that one it could barely lift its claw. Okay, so it was trying to attack, but it couldn't even lift. So we had 2 hits, 2 misses, and now it is Valtrex's turn. All right, poor Valtrex, held aloft by a giant crab.
So the first thing I need to do is get out of the crab's grasp, right?
That
Be
would
helpful.
yes. So I'm assuming she just has to roll again, right, to get out? Or can she attack while she's still in it?
She can
You can
attack while
start
she's still in it.
fast.
Yeah, so it's up to you.
Oh, Then I'm going to attack with my quarterstaff. And I roll a 15. Plus 1 is a 16.
16, and that hits.
Ooh.
You could roll for damage.
Damage.
How does she roll for damage besides doing the d6?
There should be
a box says damage next to her quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Oh, duh, it's right there. I see it. Do you see it as right next to your quarterstaff under actions?
4.
So, all right. So
minus 1, 3. So
great. There you go. All right. So minus 3 hit points. So you shake it up enough that it drops you, but it still looks really mad and perfectly well enough to attack again.
all right. So I want to get away from it. Then, how fast do they move?
Same, 30 feet. Same as you.
Then I'm gonna move over here and tell it to come on. Then.
All right. Valtrex. All right, 1, 2, 3. That crab is dead. That's 4. Yep. So Ishanas, it's you.
All right. I've had an entire round to figure out what I was gonna do, and now I'm still not sure. I'm very insulted. It's partially by this crab just looking past me. So I think I'm gonna try to bury my big old hook into it. So I'm just gonna take a swing with my mace, which we're deciding is this big huge hook. So I guess I just rolled a hit, which I don't actually know how to do.
I know, we're all learning. It's under the actions.
Action.
And then where your weapon is.
Wait. Aha, see, I was over on spells. Okay, I got it.
There you go.
So under the hit DC, is that what I'm rolling?
Yep.
Yep. All right, Shazam, here we go. Ugh. That would be a 4.
4.
That's a
Maybe the
master
crab-
fault roll.
Maybe the crab knew what it was doing in hindsight. I think I endorse its strategy.
So I'll tell you, you take the hook and as hard as you can, you slam down on the shell and you hit it so hard that you and the shell bounce.
Nice. Right.
Damage though.
I don't think I have the ability to do anything other than move, which would get me a reaction, right? Even though it's focused on Oddmar.
Would it?
Yes.
Well, it might
Yeah,
now
that's-
because you just attacked it.
Well, yeah. Okay. So I guess that's it for me.
Which means the other crab probably should have tried to get Valtrex, except Valtrex was far away.
Yep.
All right, I'll remember for next time. All right. So Ishanas, and then this one is crab. I gotta figure out a number of these crabs, like in the thing.
You can name them Clicky and Clacky and
I like
Cloppy.
it. No,
Slippy
then I'll
and
feel
Snappy.
bad.
I think we should name them Bisque and Oscar and
All right,
Soft
This-
Shell Sandwich.
this crab is gonna head up to the poop deck. 1, 2, 3. I say to go upstairs 4. That's about as far as I can get. Okay. So can't do anything. It just said, "Hi, buddy. What's up? Let's slay some people together." And now it is Captain Wyvern. Captain Wyvern is going to yet again try to attack that thing. No, she does not hit yet again. I don't know if she's been hitting the sauce today, but her aim is not so good. And
I
she only
think
gets
all
one
these
attack,
dice.
right? She only gets one attack.
Yeah, probably. I think all these dice are loaded. Yep.
You know, for the record, I just remembered she could breathe fire. We could have been having roast crab. I'll have to do that next time. Well, we got 2 more crabs going now. Okay, so 2 crabs. So the one in front of Zafin that was already there, that one is going to try to attack you.
Front row.
Front row.
Bob and weave. Bob and
20.
weave.
Don't let go of that wheel. Oh, well, we're not moving, so it probably doesn't matter. 7.
That misses.
Totally misses. That crab got distracted by his buddy coming up. And so he tried to swing at you and thought he was going to get his buddy and then just totally missed altogether. And then the one behind, so to the left of Captain Wyvern, is going to attack her. I remember how to roll. You know, the funny part is I'm hitting all these buttons and I'm holding dice in my hand. All right. 3, totally. We're doing great, man. We're definitely
Swing and a
level
miss.
1. There are misses. The dice just
Crab
knows
legs
what we are.
flailing. Nothing happening.
Missing all together. All right, so that crab totally misses. And next move is who's under here? Zafin.
Aha.
Wait,
Well.
I had to miss Dolly somehow.
Yeah.
I did miss Dolly. So Dolly, you go first, then we'll do Zafin. Dolly, go.
I was like, it's been a little while since I've gone.
Yeah,
This
no,
is weird.
it's my fault. There's too many crabs with same names. I'm gonna figure out how to name them differently.
Okay. So this crab situation up on the poop deck looks a little bad.
She giggled. She followed directions.
So I'm gonna go straight to my big guns. Wait. I'm gonna really quick check over my shoulder to see if that gigantic mass of shadow in the distance has moved or done anything. Has it moved or done anything?
Yeah, roll perception.
That's a whole 13.
Whole 13. So, as far as you can see, it's still it's like undulating. You swear there's some tentacles flying, but it seems just to be floating there.
Terrifying.
Observing.
No big deal. Some tentacles,
Tentacles, no big deal. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I'm not going to count that. We're skipping it. Sorry.
Oh, rolling perception is an action? That would be so sad.
It's nothing. It was just fun. Keep going.
Okay. I'm going to take a couple of steps this way so I can get within range of the crab closest to the stairs. Clickety. Yeah. And I'm going to ray of frost that crab.
Oof.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 1 plus 4.
1 plus 4. And that, because that one has to clear armor class to work, right?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, so yeah, that's 5 is my
unfortunately,
fault.
yeah, this one comes off and it hits the shell. The spell just kind of hits the shell and glances off. And Zafin, for fun, I want you to roll acrobatics or athletics, whichever one's higher.
For fun.
Well, it's fun for me.
Right.
Zafin.
Everyone's fun but you.
23,
Right.
Excellent. Oh, look at that. Because it bounces off the shell and heads right for Zafin, but he jumps up in the air, does some fancy flip around, and then the whole thing just shoves right out into the ocean and just makes a little thing of ice right into the ice water out there, a little iceberg. And Zafin lands gracefully on his feet. And the crabs bow. They're so impressed. They even bow. We can't hear you, Zafin. I don't know why you mute yourself.
Sorry.
You don't have to mute yourself on this one.
Dodging with style.
That's right. Dodging with style. Beautiful. All right. Sorry about that, Dollar Trips. All right. So you are good. And so who was next? Zafin.
Yes. So after my beautiful flip with a triple twist, double tuck, I don't know, whatever it was, all those words, I am going to smack the one that's been here for a while with my cutlass.
Excellent.
Hopefully, I can actually roll well. No, I cannot. That's a natural 2, which makes it a 7. I'm going to assume that does not hit.
Yes, you were trying to hit it. You were like landed so graceful, and you're like, good, I'm going to take this opportunity. You go to swing in, but the crabs were so impressed by your athletics that they bowed. So your sword just went right over their head.
Yeah.
Right over their head.
I just thought it was part of me, doing the 3-point superhero landing that just messed the whole thing up.
Yeah, just see.
Yeah.
Now, if you had just landed, it would have worked. You could have landed on top.
You know, Zafe, and many people think that all that is important in fighting is killing the other person, but I say that consistency is more important. And you have been very, very consistent.
Super consistent.
I think we're winning on style.
Sure.
If we got points for style.
Yeah.
All right, Master Fault, show us some of that style.
Oh God. Okay. Master Fault. Let's see. I would like to.
Come on, dude.
I'm going to cast Chill Touch, and I can read that. You create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with the Chill of the Grave. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. And I'm aiming at the same crab I attacked last time, that dude by the rail.
Gotcha.
So I guess I will roll to hit. Oh, finally a good roll.
Ooh. And what'd you roll?
17
22
plus 5, 22.
Excellent. So that hits, definitely hits. So the hand comes out, ghost hand, and just grabs the top of that crab. And what's the damage?
2.
It's still there, though, man. It is holding on tight.
It tickled the crab.
Yes. The now vaguely annoyed crab.
That's right. Yes, the vaguely annoyed crab now turns to look at you. I mean, Captain Wyvern hasn't heard it at all. And while you are all distracted, this other crab, the one to the left of Captain Wyvern, comes in and takes one claw, and she's got the necklace on, grabs that necklace, pulls it off, and breaks it. And when she breaks that, a source of power, both gold and bright, flashes across the entire ship.
Well, I'm glad it was not my necklace.
Are we blinded by that?
You can be just temporarily. There was no other real effect. It was just really, really bright. And Captain Wyvern screams, "No!"
Captain?
So, where are those lifeboats?
And after she screams no, the crabs that are still alive and can actually move, they go right off the ship back into the water. Plop, plop.
Oh, well, you can't disengage.
Yeah.
Are they running? Are they escaping? Because we can attack them while they're running.
Oh, yeah, you can do that, can't you? Hold on.
We can, yeah.
And we intend to.
Oh, yeah. You don't just grab me and scissor my insides and then run away. No, you're all dying.
No. I get to swing and miss at you before you do that.
All right, so she scraps a big no, and we get to go. They're all going to start to run. So I'm going to start with number 1, and then as they go away next to you, please let me know what they're doing. So it's the one in between. Ashanis and Admar is running away.
I'm not going to attack that one.
Okay.
I will.
All right, attack.
I'm working on it.
Takes me a minute too. I feel you, dude.
No, never mind. It's fine. It's okay.
You were just kidding in your attack. What did you roll?
Well, I rolled a 2. It was a natural 1, but I got a 2. So
just for fun, you thought about it. All right, so that one gets my
Kind of like
My time.
all right.
yelled at it to get off your lawn.
The one right in front of you on the edge of the deck. That one's going next.
This one?
Yes, that one.
Yes. That one I will attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Remember, that one's really injured, so.
That's why I'm attacking him. Rolled a total of a 19.
Yep, you hit.
And I do another 9 points of damage.
Oh yeah, you didn't just hit that one, you crushed its shell. So the shell is completely crushed into pieces, and just the claws are just shaking on either side. So that baby is dead. Taught me how to do this. Stop it. Here. And an X. All right, that one is dead. All right, now the one diagonal to you, Admar, is running away.
I can only attack one.
Okay.
You do these attacks with a reaction, and you only get one reaction per turn.
Gotcha. All right, so that one runs away. This one, I guess it's close enough to. Also, Dolatrus, there's none next to you, so you don't have an opportunity, do you? Or do you get to attack, period?
Well, I'm a spellcaster. I'm not going to bonk him with my stick. I have 0 strength.
I don't know.
The attacks of opportunity are
Go ahead.
for
If
when
you want to attack, I don't care. Attack this one, or this one's running away next.
Oh, sorry. Click again.
The one next to Zaphin, not in front of him.
All right, sure. Yeah, I'll give that one. I mean, I have a lot of range on this next one. Chaos Bolt's 120 feet, so unless they're underwater, I can still get them.
Okay. Go for it.
Survey says, 18.
Hey.
18. That is a hit.
All right, and Chaos Bolts is 2d8 of various different types of damage. I get to roll the d8s and then pick which damage type I want to hit it for. And if it's the same number on both d8s, it does like double damage and can skip to another target.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Chaos Bolt's pretty sick. I'm going to get 2 crabs with 1. Hopefully. I am not going to get 2 crabs with 1.
Well, yeah, it was worth a try.
I'm going to go for acid damage, though. I rolled a 1 and a 7, so acid is 1. And then I need to roll a d6 for the plus. So it's 2d8s of damage. You get to pick which damage type you want, and then you add a d6 of that damage.
Okay.
Bloopy bloop. Oh. 2. So 9 points of chaosy acid damage flying at that crab.
Oh my gosh, that was so close.
Heck.
Yeah, that one almost gone because he was already damaged too, but he still had just enough that
I hope you get an infection and die.
He kind of tumbled overboard, not very healthily. All right, Zaphin, the one next to you is running next.
I'm gonna take a swing at him.
Go ahead, Admar. What?
No.
He's like
Zaphin could attack the one that just ran away that just took so much damage if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to do that one instead of the other one?
That's what I was thinking.
Sure. Let's do that.
Right, I'm gonna put it back.
Still doesn't help. 11 to
yes.
hit.
Nope, does not hit.
Yeah. How do I have a plus 5 to hit and I still can't hit anything?
For the record, that's the one that had Valtrex. I mean, that's not fair at all. That
Someone has spiked the water supply.
So
on the ship.
Valtrex, you have spells too. I let them use a spell. Do you want to use a spell on one of these crabs that's running away? What's your range?
I don't think I have.
The Master Fault that goes to you too.
I don't have any attacky ones. I have a primal savagery to turn myself into Beastmaster and hit it with acid damage, but I have to be close to it. I don't think the range. So self. I don't know.
It's a melee attack.
Yeah. So I have to be next to it. I don't have any spells that I can cast.
That doesn't work that way? All right. So this crab, man, we tried to kill it. We tried so hard to kill it. Every way we could stretch the rules, and it got away. So Zaphin already used his one attack, right? So this one has to go away. Runs away to safety. This one has the necklace and runs away. Captain Wyvern is way too upset to even attack. And Master Fault, do you have another?
Master Fault's a practical fellow, and he's gonna, if the giant deadly crabs want to run away, he's inclined to let them do so.
Excellent. Sounds fair. Running away. All right. Now, with all the crabs gone, would everybody roll perception? Oh, and these two are dead, and they were like this
Except the
one's
two
on
crabs
the
we're
side of
gonna
the deck.
eat,
That
right?
was on the deck. Y'all can decide what to do with that in a minute. But first, roll perception, everyone.
Like save the frozen
I
crab.
found shit.
I roll a 16.
Ooh,
Oh,
7.
6. I'm
Natural
blinded.
20.
My hell is-
Ooh.
13.
You shot
Big one.
at someone.
Big one. My eyes are terrible. I have terrible.
Shaunus and Zapin are doing a great job tonight. All right. So, Master Fault, you said you had a natural 20?
Yes.
So, you see that shadow that had been floating on the surface? You think you kind of hear this like laugh. And when that flash of light goes out, it goes out across the whole ocean, like everyone saw. But you saw it actually go across the shadow. And just for a moment, you swear that you saw two heads and very bright, sharp white teeth. And then it disappeared.
That sounds extremely alarming.
All right. So, what's everyone doing now? Captain Wyvern is still just screaming.
Shaunus is going to run over to Valtrex and look at her injury.
Okay.
I'm looking for a very big pop.
I mean, there was some food missing, right? All right. Anyone else? What's anyone else doing?
Master Fault will approach the captain sort of hesitantly, not wanting to get too close, but trying to see if there's anything that can be done for her.
I'm
Okay,
gonna.
approach to talk to her. So I'll get to you in a minute. What are the other two doing first?
I'm gonna let myself be healed if Buddy wants to heal me.
And what's the rule for after healing? Because he used the healing spell already, except you said he could use it twice, right?
He has 2 spell slots, so you should be able
two.
to use it
Yes.
2 times, but then you can't cast any more spells until a long rest.
Okay, that's how it works. Okay, thank you. I think I would just probably try to use my medical background to just kind of bandage or bind or something. I just want to look at her wound, make sure that it's not infected, make sure that we've stopped the bleeding.
Okay. All right. So you're getting bandaged up. And then Dollatrix, what are you doing?
Well, if the broken halves of the necklace are still on the ground, I think
Crab
I'm
took
gonna
them. They're gone.
Crab took. I
Crab
thought you
took it
said crab broke and then
Yeah,
ran
broke.
away.
and took it.
Heck. All right. Well, then I'm just gonna.
And then Dathan, how about you?
So first question, are we moving?
Yes. So as soon as that flash of light happened, the wind picked up again, and the ship is moving, but it's not. It's kind of drifting right now.
Kind of drifting. Okay.
It's just drifting.
Captain, we appear to be underway again. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the helm and see if I can't make sure we're headed in the right direction. Check our heading and all that good stuff.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore. It's over. It's over. He's gonna come. It's over.
He who? I mean,
How loud
He'd
is
have
she
to-
saying that? How many of us can hear her?
Loud enough. It's water. Sound takes place over the water, and she's been screaming.
Okay.
whoever it is
No.
would have to sail here. I mean, I don't see any ships on the horizon.
Who are you talking
It
about?
doesn't matter. Sink it. We'll all die. I could just go. It doesn't matter. It's over.
All right. I'm gonna.
Well, it's not over
Well,
till it's over. So what's up with the the beam of light?
It was the only thing protecting us. It's over. It's the only thing protecting me. It was the only
Protect-
thing.
Protecting us from what?
He couldn't find me. Now he'll find me.
All right, just calm down. Calm down. Tell us who it is who would find you.
You'll see. You'll see. And she looks around. She's just looking around, looking up, looking down, looking through. He could come from anywhere.
I'm gonna grab the nearest pail or anything that has water and throw it in her face.
Man, I was going to get her a drink.
The water,
Nice.
not the pail. I will hold on to the pail.
Sorry.
Tough
I
love
cannot
from
stay in
Ashanis.
character in case you're wondering. That will never happen. Okay. So you go to throw the, but you're down there like fixing.
I ran up. That's why I asked.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I figured if Valtrex was close enough to be talking to you, then I went with her.
All right. So we're gonna say, so you go down, you reach the pail of water, you go to throw it at her, and she hits the ground or the deck as hard as she can with both fists, just falls down, hits it, and the water splashes all over Master Fault. If Master Fault, you want to do an acrobatics or athletics, whichever one's higher.
I think we know how this is going to go.
I'm completely satisfied with this result.
4 + 2 = 6.
No. All right, the water
No,
hits
no.
Master Fault, and he's soaked
Uh,
all the way down.
And that's
4 +
just,
2.
Looks at himself and just like, and that's just the icing on the cake, you know.
All right.
I am now grinding hardtack to make the breading for the fried crabs. And if Valtrex has got any spices, that would be wonderful.
Well, since my attempt to use water didn't work, you guys maybe can calm her down. Zafin, you know
I
her
never
well?
liked her.
I got nothing at this point.
I'm
What?
going to
Who
ask
is-
the doddering healer guy if there's any rum or something that we could get the captain to calm her down.
Okay, first of all, doddering? Not sure that adjective was ever introduced into the record. Second of all, yeah, I will take that advice from Mr. Fault and run downstairs and see if I can acquire some rum.
Well, I've got prestidigitation, so I could flavor up the crab.
Oh, that would be very good.
Yeah. Can do.
So,
Want to support in any way I can.
All right, half cooking, half worried about the captain. And just as Oddmar starts to pull some of that crab meat out of one of the claws, you see this huge shining figure just reflecting all of this sunlight coming out of the sky, descending slow. Like it doesn't look like it's going to crash, but it's still just coming all the way down to land right just aft of the center mast. Just comes all the way down, somehow or another avoids all of the rigging and gracefully lands. And he's at least 20 foot tall. We're going to assume he covered in gorgeous, shiny armor, like it's never seen a day of combat in its life. Except there's no way that those the muscles, the way he holds himself with the huge broadsword strapped to his side, that there's no way that he has not seen battle. He is covered with a mask over the front,
Can I roll
so that you
religion?
can't see his face.
to
So
try
we're
to
assuming
identify?
but it's a huge, massive figure and male-shaped, and he just sits there and he looks. And Captain Wyvern just slants up and looks, and her whole body is shaking, and tears are falling out of her eyes.
Toot,
I
toot.
very carefully push the crab meat behind the pot so he can't see it, because I don't know. Maybe he's hungry, and
Protect the crab.
we don't have enough for 20 feet tall people.
Could I roll religion to try to identify the being?
That would be great. Who has religion?
I have religion and a +3 wisdom. Does that help?
It really needs to be religion for this one.
I have religion as one of mine, and I got a 14 + 4, so 18.
18? Oh, sweet. All right. So anyone else want to roll?
I'm below decks.
Sure.
Oh, that's right. Well, I will tell you, when he hits the deck, you at least feel it.
All right,
it's up
so
to
I'll
you if
poke
you
my
decide
head
to
up and what
Just
the
to
hell
see.
was that?
What the captain's up to now.
Apparently,
getting
I've
close to where that
never
ladder
found
was,
religion.
right?
Every
So-
time I go below decks, the place goes to shit by the time I come back.
That's true. All right. Religion, 6 for Valtrex. All right, so Dollatrix, you look up and you notice immediately who that is. So as you look up and you just say, you have to decide, how do I do this? Can I just say it out loud and she can decide whether to share it or not?
You could be able to just message just me, right? Maybe?
I will worry about that next time. We're going to tell you who it is now, and then you can decide to share. But you know who that is immediately. That's Helm. So Helm has come down. Helm is known as the Vigilant One and the Watcher. Is one of the great gods. And if you say who it is out loud, Zafin has known the captain for a while. And the captain is a paladin, but most of you would not have known that because she actually defied her god, so she's never used any of her paladin skills. So this is the god that she worshipped, that she defied. So he has now found her. So you would know that it is Helm. So Zafin will know that if you choose to say it out loud. So Helm has come down, landed on the deck, and is looking at Captain Wyvern.
I think that soon we are going to be needing a new helmsman.
I'll go back down below decks. Slowly shut the door.
6 more weeks of winter.
I don't know anyone well enough to say anything that I know, but I know who he is. So I'm gonna step back, hide behind that barrel with the crab meat, and just hang out.
I'm going to get a very like this thing expression and just sort of like pay vaguely annoyed interest in what's going on.
Captain?
So Captain is on her knees and she looks up and she's crying. The tears are just pouring down her face. And for those of you on the crew at this point, it would just be Zafin, who's been on for a long time. He's never, ever seen her like this. She's never shown emotion like this. She keeps herself. She's quiet. She just does her job and keeps to it. And so she is just completely torn apart, tears just falling down. And she was like, it's just me. They're just crew. They don't know why we're here. They do not know my history. Please do not punish them for my sins.
Seconded. I'm not even supposed to be here. This is the wrong boat.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Hey, I do not know who you are, but you're obviously upsetting the captain, and this is not your boat. So you just leave. Go on. Go.
Helm doesn't even turn around to look at Oddmar. Pays absolutely no attention.
I'm standing in between him and Captain now.
Oh, are you? I'm sorry, I didn't see you move. I should pull up that other map. I apologize. Let me do that. Okay, sorry, pulled up the map. Okay. So I don't have a thing for him. I should have done that. He comes, so he's standing there and he says, when Oddmar says shoo shoo, the helm tilts down. You can't see his eyes, right? So you don't know for sure he's looking at you. But the head tilts down and looks at Oddmar, and he tilts his head. And then he looks back at the captain. And he tells the captain, they're not innocent. They have not committed your sin that you must pay for.
It wasn't my fault.
But he looks at Oddmar. He looks at Master Fall. He looks at Dollatrix. He even takes the toe of his boot and flips open the deck that Ishana's just closed. And then looks up at Zafin, the helmsman, and looks back at the captain. You must all be taught a lesson. You will finish my quests, or you will never find home again. And then he waves his hands, and then he takes off like a superhero, just like Iron Man, up into the sky. Because the man's got style. He's a god. He knows what he's doing. So he takes off, style off, and he's gone.
I pretend not to be impressed.
Pretend not to be impressed. Which means...
What is Captain Wyvern doing as that happens?
Captain Wyvern just is watching Helm leave. Can't believe what's just happening. That's all you see in her face. It's just disbelief. And then she stands up. She goes, he didn't kill me.
That's right. That scared him off.
You're cute, Otmar.
Super great. But I'm going to try to persuade you with persuasion to tell us exactly what sort of quest we are now on and how I am indebted to this creature and what it'll do to me if I bail.
How about you roll your persuasion then?
Well, I come up to you and I really let you have it.
Is it intelligence or wisdom I roll?
No, I rolled a 7. So, and if I'm sure your DC check on charisma is decent.
Oh, is it charisma for me? Yeah, my charisma is very high, so no, that didn't happen.
Or no, mine's charisma, yours is wisdom.
I thought it was wisdom or intelligence that I had to go against.
Does anyone know against the persuasion check?
Pick one.
I believe it's wisdom. No, it would be charisma. It would be charisma. And you need to roll because it's contested. And you could roll terrible.
I got an 18. Yeah, it didn't work. 21 was not. Yeah, I said charisma's high for me. So.
I have a fairly high persuasion.
I was
As
one
do
use that
I.
you can, but for Dollatrix, I said, I'm like, I don't know. He just said, I don't know. I have no idea what the quest is.
Dude,
None of us,
believe her?
other than Bellatrix, even know who that was, right? No one has said out loud,
Right,
who that was. All right.
No. Well, and Captain Wyvern knows.
She knows, but she hasn't said it.
Right. But no one asked me either. So.
Right.
All right.
All right, well, I'm going to yell up through the hole in the deck that the guy pulled up with his foot. Please tell us who that was and what this means, Captain.
Shaunus, get up here.
I will get up there. Not quickly.
As
I'm
far
old,
as
you
I
know.
saw, the only one he didn't look at was Valtrex,
You're right.
which actually tells me I don't actually know who's on my ship. I know what I did. I don't know what y'all did.
Well, you also didn't answer our question.
What was your question?
Great.
My question is, who was the 20-foot tall man?
What is wrong? What kind of... That was Helm. How do you not recognize a god when he is in your presence?
I don't know your gods.
Well, he's your god now.
Apparently.
He has determined
My
we are
god is
all on a
Tyr.
quest. I don't know what that quest is. Zaphin, will you roll perception?
I will indeed. I perceive where the perception button is. Oh yeah, it's in here.
If you fail that, we're in big trouble.
I think I failed that. I should totally roll it again, right? I rolled a 7. I perceive nothing.
Were we far enough out to see that there was no land in any direction that we could see?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no land anywhere. Not right now. We were heading off to an island. We were between things, so we were out in the middle of nowhere, which is why us stopping made no sense. So Zaphin, even though you rolled poor perception, what you do notice is that your map that you have, because you're the navigator, right? You're on the helmsman. You said you wanted to navigate. That the map that you have under wraps is shaking, and the wind isn't enough to even move the fins on your head, but you see the map shaking.
Guys, this map's acting kind of weird. I go ahead and open up the map.
Oh. Can I
Take a
cast
look at it.
Detect Magic?
Yes.
I cast it. Now I can detect magic.
All right.
10 minutes.
So Dollatrix, I'm assuming you got closer too, right? Like we haven't been. This is storytelling. We don't have to be real accurate. We're not fighting right now. So you were So you detect on the shaking map too. You see just slight little glowing. You just notice some glowing things on the map. It almost looks like it's on fire in spots.
Oh, you've definitely got a magical map here, sir.
Maps are wonderful things. They're magical in their own right.
Is the map open? Do you recognize these? Are there land masses on it? Is there any writing on it?
Yeah. What do I see when I look at the map?
When you open up the map, you see the firing things that Bellatrix, her spell highlighted.
Cool.
Detect magic only does it for me. I can only see magic.
Well,
So I
now
can tell
that
you,
opened
like,
it, they can all see it. Sorry,
magic happens.
That's
I have to see it.
new.
Yeah. So the shiny things, they weren't shiny before, and as you look it up, it has there's a shiny dot on a island that you know to be a jungle island, uninhabited. You thought. There's another one, well, uninhabited by sentient life form. There's another dot in the middle of the ocean. And there's another big dot that is on a reef that is known to kind of be the last home of many a vessel if they are not careful. And they are all shiny.
Which one's closest?
This seems like a lot of places not to go. But which one happens to be closest?
Well, I will say, I am the captain, but now we are all on this quest. So at this point, we all need to decide if we're on board for doing what Helm wanted. I, of course, am. I will do anything he asked me to do. I can't.
We don't even know what he
giving
wanted.
me this option.
Yeah, I mean, what did he tell you? What he wanted?
No, because but that map didn't glow before, did it?
No. But
okay,
what does it mean?
Assuming we're supposed to go to these three places, and then what we need to do will present itself when we get there. Is you have the experience with Helm? Is this his MO?
Helm was never very good on the details. He just expected us to know what was right and do it.
Can I try speaking to the map in Celestial?
Sure, you can try.
Reveal your secrets to me, map. Pep. Oh, man. Well,
the curse continues.
The map does nothing.
Well, I have nowhere better to be. Makes no difference to me.
How's the crab coming? Is it crab boil going good?
Very good. Very good.
Since Zafin is the navigator, can I? I'm very frustrated with the captain at this point, and I'm kind of looking past her and looking to Zafin.
Mm-hmm.
You're the navigator here. These three spots, are any of them within reach of the supplies we have on board right now?
So I look at the map. What's the closest?
I don't know. What's the closest? You're the navigator.
I'm looking at the map. Which one is closest to our current position based on my knowledge? DM.
They're all equidistant.
Wow, equidistant. Oh, good.
And what were the things again? A reef that kills people.
There's a jungle island. There's a spot in the middle of the ocean, and then there is a reef known to kill ships.
So...
Well, my vote would be we head for the jungle because we might find supplies there or be able to figure out more resources.
I completely agree with Valtrix.
Master
we don't
Fault
go to a deadly reef.
However, what
Fault
about our original destination? We were supposed to be going to Ruthium. Is Ruthium closer?
It is not. It's farther west.
Are any of the points vaguely in the same direction?
From the ship? No, they're equidistant from the ship.
But towards, where's the port
Ruthium.
that we're supposed to be going to?
Oh, so in between where you are and Ruithin is...
sorry.
No, you're good. I had to look at it again too, and I had it written. Ruithim, the one in between is the one that's in the middle of the ocean.
Okay.
And then just north, so that's west. Just north of where you are is the one that is the coral.
Okay.
Big coral that kills a lot of people.
How many?
Then south is the last thing, the jungle.
The island.
How many passengers? How many paid passengers do we have on board?
Just these 2 paid passengers. There are more random crew around, though.
I appreciate that distinction.
I'm going to ask the captain how much gold it would take to forego this little whatever is happening here, and just head to the port as we originally discussed, and as I paid for.
Gold. Helm gave us orders. But you know what? If you don't want to follow his orders, I am just fine with going to port first.
He didn't seem to give a time limit on when we had to do these things.
Nor did he really say if we all had to do them together, just that we
No.
weren't all innocent.
And just to be clear, so you know all of the things, if we go east, we go back to Daggerfort, and that's actually the closest place. So Daggerfort is east, that was the closest. North was the coral, far west is Ruathem, and in between is that spot in the middle of the ocean, and then south is the jungle.
But we have we have an obligation to take our paid passengers to their destination.
Are there paid passengers who are not in this little group? Are there other paid passengers? And yeah, he didn't call Valtrex out. What are your thoughts?
Is that because you're a good person, Valtrex?
I highly doubt that.
Is anybody
You tried to save the crabs?
My question would be, are we even able to go anywhere else on the map but the highlighted places? Are we now, like, do we have a choice?
We don't know.
Well, I think the
All right,
first
the captain interrupts. The captain says, I'm going to my cabin, and I'm going to go pray. And she leaves. Goes down to her cabin to pray.
Orders, Captain? Do we continue on course?
Is there a first mate that we could talk to?
Does this feel like a good time for a mutiny, or?
Right.
Is there a life raft anywhere nearby? How strong is the wind?
There could be life rafts. There'd be a life raft on a ship on this one because they'd have to go ashore. So yes, I'm going to say there are 2 life rafts.
Two boats.
2 boats. Yeah, they wouldn't call them life rafts, I guess.
I'm just going to go to the port side boat for going ashore and inspect it to make sure it's still fully operational.
As I see Doggy slinking off that way, I follow her. I see what you're doing, young miss, but I'd like to remind you that I did heal you.
Just checking the ropes.
Just
checking the ropes. Just making sure everything is in proper place.
We have made a decision here. I think we would all appreciate it if you joined us in our conversation.
Tight knots here, holding the boat to the side of the boat.
So I'm going to go look over at Zafin. Zafin and I are the crew members here. And
Oddmar too at this point.
Oddmar is also crew then. Sorry, Oddmar, I forgot. I forget things.
He is a castaway turned crew member, right? So it's
see, there's a path
It's
for
okay.
you, Daltrist.
I have very
There's a
little,
progression.
Emotional investment in being a crew member. But
Zafin, I yell over the ship.
Can I talk to Master Fault off to the side?
Let's do that.
Sure.
Okay. And you can do what you're doing.
All right. I'll just briefly go over to Zafin, and then we can go to you and Master Fault. But just, you know her better than any of us. Should you go talk to her? Should we make this decision without her?
I think we kind of have to figure out what direction we think we want to go, and then take it to her. I've never seen her like this, and if she's just abdicating, then we're gonna have to figure out what we want to do, and then make sure it's fine.
All right, I'm just gonna think about it. I will meander below decks and kind of hang near the
that's a good
captain's
idea?
cabin, but not go to it.
Okay.
Hey, every
Yeah,
time
no,
you
but
go
that's
below
legal.
decks.
Right.
Yes.
All
What's
right.
going to happen now?
So
Oh
Oddmar
God, I'm
and
about to
Master
talk
Fall?
to Oddmar. He's going to just do something horrible.
I have a problem. I've been wanting to talk to you about this for a little while. I was kicked out of Steintoft, my village north of here. Some people they died. It was not my fault. I had very little to do with it. But they exiled me anyway, for whatever reason. And but the problem is Lydia, my girlfriend. She left me, and she said that she would return to me if I could show that I was worthy of her. But I don't exactly know what that means, and so I was hoping that maybe you could help when we get into situations where a bunch of other people might die, that it wasn't my fault either. Maybe we could talk about it, just like for a little bit first. If you could help me like that, and I would try and make sure that you didn't die, if that is something you would be willing to do.
At this point, I don't see why not. It certainly seems like there's any number of ways I can die on this ship. So.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you. And now we have crab to eat. So everybody come eat.
Properly spiced up with prestidigitation. Prestidigitation?
Yes, with that word.
That actually explains how you were able to steal all that food for 2 weeks before we really started to notice.
Right. I magicked stuff into. Yep.
All right. Are there
I'm
any
going
other
to-
decisions, Valtrex?
Well, if I'm singled out by this god, there has to be a reason why I'm singled out by the god. So in my mind, I'm thinking on that. And I think we need to make a decision about if we can move any direction at all, because gods tend to hijack your business. So I'm not sure. I think we should try to move somewhere and see if we can actually move somewhere besides somewhere on this weird map.
We could send one of the smaller boats out in some direction to test it. I volunteer. With a couple of crab legs, of course.
All right. On that note, we're going to stop.
I didn't intend to be so cowardice.
No, but I love it. It totally fits. You snuck on board and you got away with it. And now you don't know these people. It totally fits. You did great. It's not cowardice. It's smart. No. I like it. Y'all did great. Did y'all have fun?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Be neat if we could hit
Sure.
something, but other than
Yeah,
that,
it'd be great if we could hit something.
Yeah.
I mean, speak for yourself. Ray of Frost here, Chaos
yeah.
Bolt there.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oddmar got some hits in.
I've learned that as Dolatrus flings acid on a fleeing creature, not to piss off Dolatrus.
Fair.
And that Valtrek wants to be friends with crabs.
I super respected that choice. I thought that was awesome.
I mean, it could have worked.
Makes
Crab
sense.
could have fought for
Right,
us.
you never know in D&D. It could be just a matter of talking to something instead of beating it.
Yeah.
And then when it doesn't work, you have steak Oscar after.
I have a feeling the next time she sees crabs, though, it's going to be like, nope.
I don't know. I think we should have crab for dinner this week. We could totally. I'm gonna have.
I'm in.
That's a good idea.
I'm in.
Crab, post your pictures. All right, that was awesome. So we will get to. I have a couple of things for next week to whisper in a few of your characters' ears. So I will send that to you privately. And we will be set for next week. So thank you for being very patient. I'm going to say, since we have crab, that we're going to have a long rest. We're going to eat crab and get fat and happy. So when we come back next week, we'll all be full health and everything. Okay. What else does long rest do? It means you can read your spells, right?
Yes.
And heal. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I need the heal. So heal,
And you
read
get
your
all your
spells.
rages
So Dave,
back.
that means you'll have your spells again. So let's go ahead and do that so that we are fine. We're going to call this a nice long rest eating crab. And then we'll start next week. And
Oh, and
thank you,
apparently-
audience, for coming and showing up. Thanks for being here. I did not keep track of the chat as much. As you can see, we are learning. So like I said, you do not have to be an expert. You can get together and play this and have fun. So we will learn more as we go along, figure out what we're doing, have some cool stuff for you to do. And we are all writers on here. So does anyone have anything that they would like to talk about?
I got a convention appearance coming up.
Yes.
Let's see here. Give me just 1 second. And book marketing, Collective Con on from March 11th to the 13th in Jacksonville, Florida. I will be there selling books and having a good time. Probably wearing my my helm.
Excellent.
You now have a costume. We must sign all things. Awesome. Greg, I know you have something to share.
That holds on to your big stein too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't have one, but I'll have to get one.
Yes, Kelly, this Sunday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 Eastern on this channel, same place, we'll be doing the cover reveal for my upcoming book for Cursed Dragon Ship, The Last Humans.
Yay.
Yay!
This is the most fun I've ever had writing a book. Was this book,
It's awesome.
and it's a lot of fun, a lot of gross, scary fun. And would you say
exactly
that's
what it is.
accurate? Yes.
Mhm.
And hopefully everyone can come out and see the cover. It's a great cover. I'm very excited to show it off to everybody. And I'll be doing a reading of one of the chapters also, something you can't get from the Amazon preview. So
Nice.
What time is that on
Nice.
Sunday?
it's
Great.
3 p.m. Central, 4 Eastern, 3 Central. Yeah.
Right here on this channel.
Yes.
Right here,
Same channel.
twitch.tv/Cursed Dragon Ship.
Same
Dave, do you have anything right now?
first time.
I'm so ashamed. We'll just move on. I have nothing specifically currently to promote. No.
Nope.
My books are available at dhdown.com. You can go check out dhdown.com. There's some free links there and links to my main books.
And be
And
careful if any of his characters go below deck. Just warning you.
absolutely. And he plays Darkest Dungeon 3 regularly on his Twitch channel, which is
DH Done on Twitch. Yeah, it's just
Twitch.tv.
Twitch.tv/DH Done.
twitch.tv/DH Done. And yeah, I stream basically every night except Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern for about 3 hours. Not always Darkest Dungeon, but frequently Darkest Dungeon.
It's a great little community, very lively,
It is.
and we have a lot of fun.
It is
So everyone
fun.
should
I
check it
like
out.
too.
DUNN done, not DONE done.
That is correct. DUNN.
Because he's never DONE.
Ha!
All right, Jessica Rainey, what do you have?
I have a couple of things. One, this past week, I just revealed the cover art for a charity anthology that my writing partner, Jay Mazer, and I are doing. It's a benefit for the National Women's Law Center, and it features short stories and poems with strong female protagonists. So that will be releasing March 25th. We're going to have a big online release party that you're all invited to. And then the other major announcement is that we have another call for submissions for our Pride-themed anthology, going to be coming out in June for Pride Month. And it's any stories that feature LGBTQI+, whatever characters, so strong characters from that. And we're looking for things we haven't seen before, subverting stereotypes, interesting stories about the community. So if you're a writer or you know someone who is a writer and that's their jam, we are paying for submissions, and all of the proceeds go to the Trevor Project. So it doesn't, it goes straight to the Trevor Project. We won't be making no monies off of it. Only the Trevor Project.
Excellent.
Jess, can you repeat that link?
Yeah.
Or what link should it be?
It's LDM Publishing. LDM Publishing. We have a website, so if you go to our website, you can see all of our calls for submissions, and I think they're up on various places too. And I'll put it. It's on our page too, our LDM Publishing page on Facebook, if you want to go there.
Cool.
And then Jess, what do you have?
I, much like Mr. DH Dunn, don't have anything loaded in the hopper right at this moment, but soon enough I'll be firing amazing stories out into outer space. I have a couple of full-length fantasy novels, lit RPG mainly, and some cultivation that you can find on Amazon. It's KU, JD Astra. That's me.
Excellent. All right. Thank you, everyone. Zapho, do you have anything?
I do. I do have a really cool strap for my giant mug which is getting killed by the
your background man.
Yeah.
Your background. It's gotta be like right in front of your feet.
So our homework is a crab recipe and some kind of a mug.
Yes.
No, I think our homework for most of us is to roll d20s and learn how to get double-digit numbers.
Yays or nays for a session and lifetime nat 1 and crit counter?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I also propose that we switch to golf rules, where lower is better.
As soon as we do that, everyone's going to be rolling 18s and 19s.
Right.
That helm is such a jokester.
Indeed.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, y'all were great. Thanks for sticking around for us. I can't wait till next week, where the crew shall make a decision on where to go.
Oh, sorry.
And hopefully Dolly will still be there when they make that decision.
This was just supposed to be a 3-hour
We took a long rest
tour.
and Dolly
Yeah.
disappears.
She's gone. Oddmar's off cooking.
It's just a simple, transit from here to there. No big deal. And all of a sudden, gods.
Gods and crabs and broken
We
necklaces.
should have sprung for the more expensive ship.
So,
A 3-hour tour. 3-hour tour.
and
Y'all are awesome.
thanks so much, Kelly, for DMing. And
Yeah.
Yes, it's awesome.
thanks,
It's been great.
Yes.
thanks
thank you.
Zapho, for all the behind-the-scenes stuff that makes this all look so good. And our overlay is amazing.
Absolutely.
Audie
That looks
Audie
nice.
did an amazing job. I absolutely love it.
crushed it, man.
Hopefully the map looks good. If any of the people viewing it have any feedback on that, let me know. And I'll try to do better at the map bit.
Yep.
Cool.
Awesome. All right. We'll see y'all next Monday.
Bye.
Bye-bye.